Hi there, good afternoon from the Hearts at War project. Just bringing you another short video looking at some of the artifacts that we have on display here at the exhibition. So what we're looking at here is a very nice First World War cigarette case with the cigarettes still inside it. Now, this is particularly interesting to me, quite a poignant item, because it relates to an individual by the name of Ted Ambrose, who served in the 6th Battalion of the Bedfordshire Regiment, and his story is quite an interesting one. His war, in fact, was fairly short in that he went out to the Western Front in April of 1916 and arrived in probably the one place you didn't want to be put in the months leading up to the summer offensive, which was the Somme Valley. So Ted arrived as a raw recruit, as a raw replacement, I should say, with the 6th Beds in the Somme area just before the major offensive. Now, fortunately, the 6th Battalion Bedfordshire Regiment weren't involved on the calamitous events on the first day of the Somme in 1916, but they were involved in digging in and reinforcing the front lines in the following days. Ted, who had within 2 weeks of actually going out to the Western Front, had his eardrums perforated by a nearby shell going off, had only just made it back to his battalion after also suffering a bout of German measles, which was quite instantly called continental measles at the time. Had made it back and was in trenches on the 9th of July 1916 when he was hit in the head and left leg by a piece of, or several pieces of shell, and was severely wounded. He was taken back to, made it back to Etaples, which is the largest field hospital on the Western Front at the time, on the coast, and the last stop before you got on the troopship home for convalescence. But very sadly, didn't make it and died on the 13th of July 1916. And these belong to him. And the reason they're still in this fantastic condition, you can still read the name. So these are Red Hussar cigarettes, and the reason they're like that is because all his possessions were sent back to his mother in Hertfordshire, who couldn't bear to look at them. All of these items that came home, a huge collection of things, including his pipe and his mirror and his button stick and all kinds of things, and she actually locked them away for about 96 years, and we were very kindly invited to come and have a look at this newly found case last year, and this is just one of many items that a time capsule of this one man's life, but a fantastic item, and tells an incredibly powerful story. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.